What's good, YouTube? Your boy 21 here with my top 3 cards to beat Prophecy for the format. And I also have down here my honorable obvious mentions on beating Prophecy. When I like to do reviews and on cards, I like to do cards that people don't think of and not cards that people already know about. So starting off these card reviews on how to beat Prophecy, I'm going to start off with Huge Revolution is Over. For all you guys that don't know, Huge Revolution is Over is basically, in a sense, in my opinion, a better style of road, because the effect reads when a spell trap or effect monster is activated that destroys 2 or more cards on the field, you negate the activation and banish that card. So with that being said, from what I've seen, the new Prophecy deck consists of just summoning that one guy, playing a Prophecy spell, sending the guy to the graveyard and getting the world from the deck, and basically fucking your shit up via blowing up your field. So you have your Huge Revolution Over face down, you banish their Prophecy to World card and get rid of it from play. I'm pretty sure most Prophecy players are only playing 2 of that anyway, so when the World of Prophecy comes to the field and try to blow your field up, you banish it by using Huge Revolution is Over, and you pretty much gonna win because they wasted all their resources trying to get that card to the field, and you're just gonna banish it. Now they might have a spell book of the one that banishes cards, and they might banish Huge Revolution Over is fine, but if they don't have that, then they're going to get messed up because they're not going to be expecting you to flip a Huge Revolution Over because it's an underrated card. They might expect Starlight Road, but even in that scenario, this card is strictly better because it's a counter trap and they can't chain anything to it. And I highly doubt Prophecy players are playing 7 Tools of the Bandit. Moving on to Heroes Rule number 2. Heroes Rule number 2 is another unique and different way you can beat Prophecy, but once again, has that little arrow, meaning it's a counter trap. And Heroes number 2 reads, negate the activation of a spell, trap, or effect monster that target card in the graveyard and destroy it. That's really good against Prophecy because, once again, when they bring out the World's effect target's graveyard, chain Heroes Rule number 2, negate the World's effect, and kill him. It doesn't remove him like this card does, but it kills him, which is pretty much good enough for me. And I believe Spellbook of Master, is it? Let me check real quick. I'm looking at my binder right now. Spellbook of Master targets cards in the graveyard, so you can negate Spellbook of Master too with Heroes number 2. Very good tech card against Prophecy, and it will really completely throw them off guard because they don't expect it. And hitting your opponent with something unique and unexpected wins you games. As my old Naruto team used to say, if someone has to read a card, you're pretty much in a winning position. And my final card is Aurora. This was the last card I want to say it can help against Prophecy, mainly because it gets around Fate, because for you guys that don't know what Aurora does, it activates during damage calculation. If you have a monster that's weakened one of your opponent's monsters, you pay life points equal to the difference, and you become 300 points bigger. So if they go Blue Boy, play that spell card that boosts them up by 1,000 like 2 or 3 times and try to run you over, damage count, Aurora, they can't use the Fate because it's damage count, and Aurora targets your monster, so they can't do anything about it because your monster's getting a pump. And so you'll kill the Blue Boy, and you pretty much got game. You'll be in a controlling position. Doesn't stop the world, but once again, if you're having Prophecy, and I see them winning online tournaments, that deck might be a big threat, and I feel like this card can help you win the game. My honorable mentions that are obvious, I'm going to obviously state the Mistake. Mistake's a good card. You flip that over, and they're pretty much going to lose the game because they can't search the deck, they can't tutor anything. If they have the World in their hand, then they might just whoop your ass, which is why I say side these 2 cards, mainly for that. But if you have Mistakes, you should definitely sign up for Prophecy. Another obvious card is Eradicator. We all know what Eradicator do. For those of us that don't know, tribute your Dark Monster 25 points or higher, and you just destroy all spells or all traps, your choice. And to round things off, I had Macrocosmos because Macrocosmos is that one card that just banishes all their spells, so when they summon the World, they won't have anything to target in the graveyard, and they more than likely won't be able to use their Heroes Master either because, once again, they have no targets in the graveyard, and they can't recycle things with Tower, so no recycling and no targeting, the deck is pretty much done. But you have to be really lucky to hit both of these because these are 1-0s. Because they got limited to 1 for no apparent reason. Well, I don't understand why this got limited because Evil's 1 was too busted. But this should have stayed at 3 in my opinion. And the Mistake is just a Mistake. It's a good card. pretty much obvious. I could say Thunder King too, but you know, we all know what those cards do. I like to have originality, so with that being said, I think the main cards that can help you against Prophecy, Huge Revolution is over because Huge Revolution gets rid of the world, and the world is the only reason Prophecy is winning in my opinion right now. Heroes Rule because it stops the master and it stops the world plays, and Prophet Roar to play around favor. If you guys liked this video, thumbs it up, rate, comment, subscribe. Your boy 21 and I'm out.